Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, good morning. When a man and a woman argue, who do you think usually wins?
Woman.
Woman, why?
Because
We're very spontaneous.
Very spontaneous. The men are weak. But men, what's your defense? What's the defense? Does men or women?
We don't want to continue the conversation.
You do not want to continue the conversation. Exactly. Most of the time when a man and a woman argue, it's not because the man is weak, just that they can't be bothered to argue. So I have exactly friends like that. I have this friend, the guy is John, and the girlfriend is Mary. I see it all the time. When I go out for lunch or outings with them, it happens. So a typical scenario would be like that. So this is John and this is Mary. Yeah, let's go for a movie after this. Don't want. You're always like that, you know that. Don't say I'm always like that. I'm not always like that. Yes, you are. Every time I ask you to go somewhere, you say you're not interested. I already told you I don't want. I'm not. And then you start yelling, and the guy says, okay, fine. You win. You win. Okay, and this is a typical scenario where the man actually gives up. Like, guys, do you all agree? Yeah. So the women would think that they won. They cry, and the guy just gives up. So I looked at this John, I was like, oh John. I said, John, do you like me to share a secret with you on how to turn a no into a yes? Whether it is for Mary or all your friends or your clients or your bosses, would you like to know that? And then John said, yeah. Would you like to know the secret too?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so this is what I actually shared with him. So I shared with him, there's this special technique called P-A-U-S-E. P-A-U-S-E. So I said, hey John, let me ask you. When you actually, let's recall the last situation when you said, hey Mary, let's go for a movie. What was her response? She said no. You said, and what did you say right away? You're always like that. Ah, when she said no and you started saying, you're always like that, what were you doing? What do you think he was doing? Overgeneralizing. He was judging her, he was saying something, he was defending himself. Most of the time when I say, you're always late, your friend tells you, what would you say? Sorry, you're so nice. No, who said I'm always late? I was early the last time, right? We tend to defend ourselves. So what we do very often is, five steps, we go to the fourth step. We actually say what's on our mind. I tell you it's not like that. Your prices are too expensive. No, it's not. The boss says, your word's not good enough. No, boss, I actually tried my best. We always tend to defend ourselves. So what should you have done first, John, before you actually say what's on your mind? So John said, perhaps I should have asked her why she was upset. Exactly! Ask her why she was actually angry. You uncover the reasons. But I did what? I asked her, what's wrong with you? What's your problem? I said, yeah, but you uncover the reasons not by saying, what is your problem? Even so, even if you have asked her what's wrong, you still miss the first and second step before you asked her. What could I have done before I've actually asked her? What do you think he should have done before he actually asked? What is the reason that's making her upset? No, and she's so angry and she's, no, I don't want. What do you think he should have done? Perhaps you could have felt for her why you're actually upset. You know, very often we are angry and we tell our, let's say we tell our husband, I'm very angry today, my boss scolded me. And then our husband says, I think it's probably your fault, you know. The boss is very unreasonable to me. But your boss seems like a reasonable person. Do you get it or not? I'm actually very angry. Very often, when people do not acknowledge our feeling, we feel very angry, like as if I'm crazy, as if you are not validating my feelings. So the part here, the A, is actually acknowledge. You need to acknowledge that feeling. You're not saying that you're wrong. You're just letting them know that I feel you. Okay? You have to let them know that I understand how you're feeling. And then John said, then what should I do before that? So when a woman is yelling and screaming, or anybody for that matter, who's always yelling and screaming and very angry and all that, what should we be doing? You should pacify them. If you, oh, no, you're like, no, you're not. So when a person is angry and you try to say, I understand you, she will, for example, John and Mary, I understand you. No, you don't. He said, yes, I do that. No, you don't. When a person is angry, no matter what you say, anything that comes out of your mouth, what do they think you'll be doing? You're scolding me, you're trying to defend me, you're trying to argue with me. So when a person is angry, just sit up. Don't say a word. You have to pause. first thing is you pause. It is only when you pause that you can listen, that you can hear why he or she is angry with you, why he or she is telling you no. It is when you listen, the advantage to you is you can really find out what's going on. And the advantage to the person who is angry, when they're angry and you are not arguing back, what do they think they have a chance to do? They have a chance to actually cool down, to actually say whatever's on their mind, whatever's in making them so angry, they can just let it all out. And then, when they're finished, then you say, I understand how you're feeling. At the time, they will be prepared to listen to you. What about at the end of it? After everything, you have actually uncovered the reasons, you've actually told them what you're thinking, you have to end that whole objection. You have to end it, you have to say, so, are we cool? Shall we move on? Yes! So this John was very excited. Okay, this sounds like a good idea. Let me try and practice it on her. So this was a different scenario. Once again, we went up, and then we had John and Mary. So he was testing. Hey, Mary, let's go shopping. Don't want. And you remembered the boss key. I don't want to go. Each time you ask me to go somewhere, you're always telling me what to do. You're not even giving me a chance. As she was going on, and he was like, you remembered? So he was listening, and she was blah, 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 for the next 1-2 minutes. And after a while, Mary stopped. Why are you not arguing back? She asked. I was trying to. I understand why you're feeling angry, dear. Can you please share with me what's making you upset? I'm upset because you never ask me where do I want to go. You're always telling me where to go and what to do. Oh, I see. So if next time I asked you where you'd like to go, would that be better for you? Yes. That's what she said. So that's what he said. That's it. So we are cool. We can move on. So with this technique, Mary can be your boss who says no, your customer who says no, or your friends who says no. But if you would use the pause technique, you can always turn a no into a yes.